Ho ho ho! To please man is an art which requires an excellent craft, just like all fine arts, painting, sculpture, etc. You have to master the technique. Willingness alone is not enough. Every woman has a lot of genes involved in this workshop, but these genes must be allowed to develop. And when a woman works hard to master this art of pleasing a man, how do you think what it is you women dream about? That this art would be appreciated, I replied in one breath. That's it. This is what women are all about. Every actor, every artist wants applause. It's a reward for an effort to give beauty to people. Women who can please men are also artists and want to be appreciated. But be careful. Women want honesty. They don't want false delight. Women will often officially thank you for it, but false delight will hurt women even more than a harsh truth. Although it's better not to say it aloud. The only signpost for an actor are viewers. The only signpost for women are men. Both actors and women would not like to be led astray by cheap flatterers. That's why a woman expects honesty from a man, and I give it to her from the very beginning. Women are crazy about me thanks to this. Oh, what modesty, doctor. Well, but that's true. There are so many lonely men. Why are they lonely? Because they are like signs that lead nowhere. A woman needs a good signpost. It takes so little, only honesty. Well, as you can see, it's not enough, since none of your relationships has survived. You did not understand anything. The psychiatrist lowered his hands in a gesture of disappointment. What didn't I understand? The facts are what they are. You say women need honesty. You pretend to give it to them, but in the end you are alone. So something is wrong here. And can I know, at least as long as it's not a secret, whether it was you who left all these women or rather it was them who left you? Of course they left me. Always, only them. Do you know why? I tell you, because of your honesty. I must have been carried away a little. What are you so nervous about? After all, I agree with you. It's clear that my honesty was responsible for my separations. That's what I have been trying to explain to you, and I'm glad that it was not in vain. Exactly. I understood that honesty was more important to you than the relationship. You know? Please forgive me, but now you amaze me. Do you know what you are saying? Do you understand what you have said? According to what you say, I should finally learn to lie. Am I doing a wrong thing? Listen, my honesty, so much appreciated by women at the beginning of our relationships, becomes a problem only later on. Is it my fault? Anyway, what am I saying? What problem am I talking about? After all, thanks to me, these women found a true meaning of life. Pardon? Yes, yes, they left me. Because thanks to me, they finally found their self esteem and self confidence. As I said before, women are looking for a signpost that will guide them. If a signpost is okay, it's not that hard to find your way. Worse, when it's a fake. You can go around in circles then and never find your goal. Do you know why couples stay sometimes together all their lives? Because partners mislead each other. They show a direction to a partner in a way that will serve for nothing. Oh yeah, it's a good way to save your relationship. And I am honest with women from the beginning to the end. That's why women never let me be alone. That's why never women let me be alone. I have never been alone. There is always a woman with me. Why? Because I'm not lying. And a woman, especially a modern woman, wants the truth and nothing but the truth. Because a modern woman is a great woman. Never in human history she has had such a hard time as in the present civilization. Never before she has been so much demanded as she is today. So today, when this woman studies, works, gives birth to children, suffers and plays, she wants men not to confuse her because she has no time to waste. She wants them to help her fulfill herself, to find a right path in life. They all want you and leave you at the same time. I quit with a sneer. What's strange about that? You know that only a trap stops because you can't get out of it. Some partners are such traps. You surely know a lot of women who have so called good husbands. These men cannot be faulted for anything. They are good, diligent, obedient, devoted, hardworking. They clean house, wash dishes, iron clothes of all family, go for a walk with babies. And what? Those one would like to say, lucky women are unhappy. They fall into anxiety, depression. In my practice, you will rarely meet a woman whose man is a master and God at home. A home where he is only to be, only this and as much as this. For his woman, this is enough to be the happiest creature on earth. You are exaggerated. I had to disagree, although in fact it really happened in all couples I knew. Either a man was a woman or a man was a man. There were no other options. And indeed, those of my friends, girls who lived in couples with woman men, would not hesitate to go to bed with a true man whose only job was to be at home and nothing else. And fuck. But it was, and it is, of course, the greatest secret of all women, and by no means any woman in the world would admit this psychiatrist is right. Still, he is. Anyway, he doesn't like to be right. I smiled to myself, so it's better to change the subject. And you probably think I also belong to you already, I blurted out quite unexpectedly for my own self. Otherwise, I wouldn't have touched your hips, he replied with such self confidence that I boiled with anger. You know what? I didn't know what to say. The psychiatrist calmly looked at me and, without getting up from behind the desk, only replied, See you soon. I ran out of the office with tears in my eyes. Someone came up to me on the street and asked if I was okay. I nodded with my head. It's okay, thank you. But of course I lied. Or, as the psychiatrist used to say, I wasn't honest. The worst of all was that he was right. I did feel attracted to him. I was amazed at how it could have happened. This conversation got me hooked. I looked at my watch. I was there for 2 hours. Those were first hours since several months when I didn't feel that fear clenching my stomach, first moments since a long time when I was able to free myself from unbearable thoughts of separation. I felt there at this psychiatrist's place so well, and suddenly I panicked again that I was going to face fear, sleepless nights, inability to interrupt my black thoughts. As I was walking down the street, I stopped suddenly, took a step back, and as if I were chasing a runaway train, I started back to his office. Okay, I thought, I will confess my love to him. I will fall at his feet. I will kiss his feet. I will do anything just to feel again as good as I felt during this conversation. As long as I don't feel fear, this terrible fear, it's okay. It's not the end. You will see later what will be. See you.